Hi students, in this video we will discuss about Member of Parliament and MLA. What are the difference between these two? Usually the governance of a country is divided into central government, state government and local government. In this video we will focus upon the central government and state government. The legislature, that is a structure or a hall where the representatives, that is either MPs or MLAs, discuss while making a new law is called as legislature. At the central level, it is called parliament, and at the state level, it is called assembly. You got it? It is called parliament at the central level, and it is called assembly at the state level. And at the local level, there are panchayats and municipality. We will discuss them in a detailed video because it needs a very elaborate explanation. So, a legislature, which is called parliament and assembly at the state, that is at the center and the state level respectively, the parliament is divided into two houses. One is Rajya Sabha, and another is Lok Sabha. You know that, right? Which is upper house, which is lower house? I mentioned in previous video, commented, which is lower house, which is upper house. And assembly at the state level is also divided into assembly and Vidhan Sabha. But not in all the states. Remember that. Vidhan Sabha is called an upper house, but it is present in only few states, that is only in 7 states, because and it will be formed on the recommendation of the Rajya Sabha. There is a detailed procedure for that. We will not get into that right now because it is not necessary for now. Vidhan Sabha is second house of a state assembly, but it is not present in all the states. Only few states like Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, like that, Bihar, UP, Kashmir, they are 7 states which contains the Vidhan Sabha. So every state contains an assembly and the parliament contains Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. This is the context. A representative who is present in the parliament is called member of parliament and he is directly elected by the people. In the previous video, what I have said, elections and political parties, that in that manner, the member of parliament of a Lok Sabha is directly elected by the people of a country during elections. Similarly, the same election procedure also gives a choice for the voter to elect a person who is called MLA, and this person is directly elected by the people to the state legislature. So, if there in the EVM box, if there are list of people, one representing the parliament, what do you call that? One standing for parliamentary elections, and another standing for state elections, that is MLA. If you choose a list of people, when you press a button there, this person will be elected. If you choose another person, this person will be elected. Let me explain you this in a very clear way. If you choose a ballot box, okay, this is for parliamentary elections, and this is for state elections, MLA elections in the EVM. Okay, there will be similar conflict. There will be list of people who are contesting for the MLA seat. There will be list of people who are contesting for MP seat from a same constituency. When you choose a person by clicking a button, this person will be elected. Similarly, like here. So, a person who is standing for elections for the state assembly are called MLA, and the person who is standing for elections for the parliament is called MP. Okay, both are elected by the people in a direct election. And coming to the Rajya Sabha, these people, I mean these representatives are not directly elected. These are indirectly elected by the MLAs from different states. That is, indirect election means people are not electing. People are electing MLAs and MLAs are electing the representatives, that is MPs of the Rajya Sabha. That is why it is called as an indirect election. And coming to the other major differences, MPs they are representatives of people or they represent the people at the central level. And these MLAs represent the people at the state level. And the Prime Minister is an MP, that is, the Prime Minister is the leader of the House of the Parliament, that is Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, whichever the house he is a member. So there exists a Prime Minister at the helm, and there exists a Chief Minister, and along with Chief Minister, like President in the central government, there exists a governor at the state level government. In the previous video, like Prime Minister was a president, there exists a difference between CM and governor. All are same. He is also, but the only difference is like president is indirectly elected, but the governor is appointed. There are no elections for the governor. He is appointed by president. The president appoints the governor. Got it? Understood? And how these MPs are elected. For example, there exists a state like Madhya Pradesh. There might be 20 constituents. That means the geographical area of the state is divided into multiple regions. We call them as territorial regions or constituencies, territorial constituencies based on the recommendation of delimitation commission. It will be too technical. We will limit our discussion to there will be divided into different geographical regions. For example, one district or two districts, uh, one MP for two districts, one MP for one district, based on the population, especially based on the population. Okay, so there will be one MP here, one MP here, one MP, one MP here, like this. From a state, for example, MP, there will be, let us take 23 MPs, and each of this region is again divided into small constituencies for state MLAs. That is, each parliamentary constituency is again divided into 7 to 9 state constituencies for MLA election. That is, each MP will be having 7 to 9 MLAs in a state. Okay, he will not representing, but the state geographical area is further divided into such like that due to having an equal representation. And these MLAs participate in the election of president also. That is, the president is elected in like by MP and MLAs. But the MLAs do not participate in the removal of president. Removal of president can be done only by the MPs. These are the major differences between the MP versus MLA.